Hey everybody, I am going to try and make some Spanish coffee here. I learned this at the McMenamin's Edgefield Black Rabbit Bar by watching the guy, and it's a tasty drink and reminds me of a convention I go to every year at the McMenamin's, which is a beautiful place in Portland. So, this is a flaming coffee drink. You can see over on the left I've got the Bacardi 151. You need something with that high of an alcohol proof to light it all. What I hear is the vapor is what actually lights. So if it was warmer, it would probably light better. We'll see if it lights at all. And right now, it's just at room temperature, which is about 68.5 Fahrenheit, says the Thermapen. This is a great device if you have $100 to spend on something to measure temperature. I love it for setting up my kid's bath and for doing turkey and other meats. So, what we're going to start with is the sugar rim. Well, let me just tell you what we've got here. We've got a shot of Bacardi. We've got a shot of Triple Sec, which is a citrus liqueur. We've got a shot of Kahlua, which is a coffee liqueur. We have heavy whipping cream. We have iced coffee from Starbucks, which, whatever, it was the coffee that was sold at the store. I don't have my own coffee brewing setup. And we've got ground cinnamon and ground nutmeg for flashy bits at the end, hopefully. The trick will be, does it stay lit the whole time until we add the coffee and heavy cream? Let's find out. So, sugar rim, we've got this orange, and just sort of grinding the rim of this thing in there. Alright. And that's maybe a bit sloppy, but whatever. It's pretty. We've got granulated sugar, just normal American granulated sugar. And I have this little soy sauce dish. Oh, fancy indeed. So, let's set this stuff aside and add the 151 and I don't know, let's see if it will light. I should have a long neck lighter, but I don't know where it is right now, so we'll see what happens here. Is it a light? Yes, it is. I can hear it. That's the other trouble. Alright, so now I'm going to rotate it. I have this liquor coffee mug that will hopefully be strong enough to not suddenly explode from the change in heat. And we're going to let it burn for a while. Like, if all the 151 burns off, that's pretty good. 151 has a bad flavor. And the object is to let the heat of the flame melt the sugar rim so it's got a nice crustiness to it. And you know what? We can take our time here. I've got nothing else to do today. Well, I have a lot of con prep to do. It's a role-playing gaming convention. So that is, I usually describe it as interactive storytelling. This isn't a game that tends to focus on the dice and the randomness like D&D, though obviously there's stories in all of these role-playing games. This is games that tend to be about talking things out with your fellows and seeing what makes sense. Okay, I see a little bit of sugar bubbling. So, what I'd like to do is not have a whole bunch of sugar falling off as I'm trying to drink this later on. Yeah, so got some bubbling sugar on the edges. Alright. And the flames lift up really high. Well, at least above the rim of the glass. What I'm going to do is add the alcohol, see if the flames stay going. by now they've heated up enough of the 151 that there should be a pretty good amount of alcohol vapor for it to work from. Yeah, still seeing the bubbling mostly on the inside, not necessarily on the outside. I used to do this at parties because it's flashy. It's nice to do it at night, but on the other hand, you'd probably want to pick some decaf up if that's your plan. Alright, and I can see it dripping down the side a little bit, at least in one spot, so I'm going to pause it there and dump in the triple sec. Oh, that was fun. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, I see a crack. Let's pause this. Darn glass, it did crack.